Good evening, everybody. It's Zechariah from Running for Heroes. Sadly, tonight, for our second and final mile, we are running for another fallen deputy who have lost his life in the line of duty. Unfortunately, tonight I'm running for fallen deputy Thomas E. Baker III. He worked with the Nicholas County Sheriff's Department in West Virginia, and his end of watch was June 3rd of 2022. He lost his life after he was shot and killed after he and another deputy responded to a domestic disturbance call. He was 49 years old at the time of his passing, serving a total of 19 years in law enforcement. He previously served with the Cowan Police Department, the Summersville Police Department, the Raleigh County Sheriff's Department, and the Federal Bureau of Prisons, and leaves behind a wife and 2 children. Tonight I'll be running with the Blue Line flag in his honor. I'll be doing 7 laps around the track of my school, which is the equivalent of a mile in his honor, and I'll be joined by many first responders, supporters, and my whole family joining us in this mile. Before the run starts, we're going to do prayer in honor of his whole family and department through the hard time we are going through, and then I'll be on my way.
For those that are tuning in tonight, Zechariah running his second mile of the evening. The second mile in honor of fallen deputy Thomas E. Baker III. He worked with the Nicholas County Sheriff's Department in West Virginia. His end of watch, June the 3rd, 2022. He lost his life after he was shot and killed while he and another deputy were responding to a domestic disturbance. He was 49 years old at the time of his passing, having served a total of 19 years in law enforcement. Along with serving with the Nicholas County Sheriff's Department in West Virginia, he previously served with the Cowan Police Department, the Summersville Police Department, the Raleigh County Sheriff's Department, as well as the Federal Bureau of Prisons. Sadly, he leaves behind a wife as well as 2 children. Zechariah completing his first of 7 laps tonight, which is 1 mile this evening, to honor the life of fallen deputy Thomas E. Baker III. We are always beyond appreciative of the various local agencies that continually come out to help honor our fallen heroes alongside Zechariah. And tonight, helping to pay tribute to fallen deputy Thomas E. Baker, we have a member of the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation. Playing bagpipes tonight, we have a member of the Mount Dora Pipes and Drums Band. Also running with Zechariah, we have Jaden, Juliana, as well as Zechariah's little sister, Chloe. Once again, we're all here today to pay tribute to a 19-year veteran of law enforcement, fallen deputy Thomas E. Baker III, of the Nicholas County Sheriff's Department of West Virginia, who tragically on June the 3rd, 2022, lost his life after he was shot and killed while responding to a domestic disturbance with a fellow deputy who was also injured. 49 years old at the time of his passing, sadly leaves behind a wife and 2 children. Zechariah now completing his second of 7 laps, which is 1 mile tonight, to honor fallen deputy Thomas E. Baker III. For every mile that Zechariah completes, he carries a unique flag. Each flag gets sent to the family of the hero that he runs to honor. Tonight, Zechariah carrying the Blue Line flag to honor the life of Deputy Thomas E. Baker III. This flag will work its way to the Baker family, along with a note that Zechariah wrote earlier in the day. If you'd like information on how you can be a part of this mission, visit running4heroes.org. We'll also do a follow-up post a little bit later in the evening with details on how you can be a part of this mission. As Zechariah completes his 3rd lap, it starts lap number 4. I'm going to go silent, and I'm going to remain silent for the duration of the run as the bagpipes play. We hope this run honors the life of Deputy Thomas E. Baker III well, and we extend our thoughts and our prayers to his family, his wife, his 2 children, his extended family, as well as everybody with the Nicholas County Sheriff's Department mourning the loss of their hero. We thank Deputy Thomas E. Baker III for his service, and we hope nobody ever forgets his sacrifice and his commitment. Zachariah, any final words tonight for the family of fallen Deputy Thomas E. Baker III?
To the whole entire family of fallen Deputy Thomas Baker III, his wife and 2 children, and the friends and partners he made during his 19 years of service in law enforcement across 5 departments. We hope all of you heal very soon through the passing of your loved one. Deputy Baker, like I just said, served 19 years of service in law enforcement. Loved his part in keeping his community safe, and even on his last call, I'm sure he made sure he gave it his all. I know that he and his partner was shot. He was shot and killed after he and his partner went to investigate a domestic disturbance call. Just like traffic stops, like I mentioned last run, domestic disturbance shootings happen way more frequently than they should. It takes lots of first responders' lives every single year, and it's one of the most unexpected ways you could ever lose a first responder because you never know it's coming. So all that I can hope is that all of you pray for his family and pray for anybody that has any first responder going to these domestic calls at all, because you never know what can happen, unfortunately. If you are part of the family of Deputy Baker, along with a smile, we're going to be sending you this blind flag. I remember tonight your hero's honor very soon, along with a handwritten note I've already written that is ready to be sent out in your hero's name. We hope the trend tonight can help you find comfort through the difficult loss you are facing in West Virginia. And we hope the whole state of West Virginia can also heal, because I know that West Virginia is a state that we do not have to run for commonly. If all of you tonight not join us in 2 things. First of all, a 21-second moment of silence. Just like the 21-gun salute each second day, can one amazing thing he did during his life, including as an officer in his community. Following that, we'll also be a prayer. So if all of you now please bow our heads and join us in these 2 things, please do right now. Dear God, tonight we unfortunately came here to run for a fallen deputy who lost his life in the line of duty. Deputy Thomas Baker III was 49 years old and lost his life due to another shooting incident. God, I pray you watch over every single victim or every single officer who have to go to these certain types of calls not knowing what to expect. I pray you bring the right morals to people that have have officers come to their areas, and because unfortunately we lose so much every single year from shooting incidents. God, I pray you watch over all 5 departments that he worked for, including his final department, which he worked for as well, the Nicholas County Sheriff's Department. And I pray you watch over the whole city of West Virginia as they are all mourning through the loss of their fallen deputy. Thank you again, God. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you all for joining us in these 2 runs tonight. Unfortunately, knowing that we've been on a cruise for the past week, we're going to be running at least 2 more tomorrow, and we'll be having, unfortunately, a few more to do after that. Please stay tuned for the runs tomorrow and the nights to come. We hope all of you have a great and safe night, especially if you're a first responder working tonight, and I pray God blesses you all.